Hey y'all, thank y'all so much for following my channel. I'm back to update you guys on my surgery, gastric bypass. It will be a month tomorrow. Um, just gonna tell you guys how I've been feeling so far. Weight loss, which I'm most excited about, and if I have been getting my fluids in like I'm supposed to, and eating. So we're gonna start at what I'm most excited about, the weight loss. I have lost 41 pounds in a month, and I'm so excited about that. When my doctor told me, I just couldn't believe it. I thought maybe my scales were wrong. I didn't want to keep telling people about it because I didn't want to finally go to the doctor and I hadn't lost that much, but I've actually lost 41 pounds, y'all, and I am so excited about that. That is the most weight I've been able to lose in my adulthood. Um, Besides that, oh, and before I go any further, if I'm talking funny, it's because I have braces. Still trying to get used to them. Okay, so that's that. As far as my liquid intake is going, it's not going as good as it's supposed to be at a month out. But my doctor told me, well, my nutritionist told me that I'm expected to get about 4 of these in a day. And she told me I can kind of trick my mind because she said, looking at this, it may look like a lot of water, which to me it does. And I was thinking to myself, it's impossible to get that much water in a day when I can barely eat. So she told me to buy these, and I did, and it's working. I say I get probably about 2.5 of these in a day. It's way better than what I was doing. Because kind of looking at it, I do say to myself, that doesn't look like that much. So I'm getting in about maybe 2 of these a day. As far as the water goes, um, protein shakes at this stage, I think I'm on stage 3 or 4. I'm not sure. But I think I'm on stage 3 where I'm supposed to be intaking soft foods. And I'm supposed to be introducing my stomach to new foods, such as maybe cream of wheat or grits, soft stuff like that. And I haven't tried any of that stuff yet, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm just so nervous and afraid. I'm gonna tell you guys what I have tried. I've tried the ricotta bake. This is the reasoning for being so scared and afraid. The ricotta bake made me feel absolutely miserable, and I had took 2 bites of it, 2 spoonfuls of it. First spoonful, I'm sorry, first spoonful, the braces, um, made my stomach feel okay. The second one, it made me feel like immediately when it hit my stomach, I felt okay, I'm full. Right after that, it made me feel like okay, this gotta come up out. Like my stomach is not with the shits. My stomach is like, if I don't like how I feel, it's making me feel sick and nauseous, and it to the point where it has to come out. My stomach is telling me, if you want to feel better, then you gotta get this shit up out of you. So I'm one of those people. Ever since I was a child, I've never liked throwing up. So since I got that feeling, I've been very afraid. Um, of eating anything heavy or solid. I'm very dedicated to my liquids. Um, Trying to get my liquids in as best as I can. But my nutritionist wants me to work on my protein shakes, because she said I need that protein. Because as you know, with this surgery, or you may not know, your body starts to lack a lot of protein, and that's why it's important to take your vitamins and all that good shit. But I'm working on these guys, as hard as I can. This is the Fairlife. I like this better than these. They just have a better taste to me. But since I purchased so many, um, I'm gonna try working on these too. I'm gonna try to get, like, today. Um, this is probably here because my stomach just doesn't want it. But after my nutritionist explained to me about how important um, the protein is, I'm trying my best. Other than that, y'all, a month out, I still regret it a little bit. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I still can't eat anything. I still can't really drink like I'm supposed to. I go days without eating, and it's not healthy. I've gotten to the point where I've had to go to the hospital twice in a month period to get my liquids in, and 2 to 3 days since I've had the surgery, I woke up feeling very weak, like I couldn't get out of bed or walk around much, and like walking short distances make me feel really weak to the point where I have to sit down, and that's all because I'm not eating like I'm supposed to. Um, it's very challenging to eat when your body's telling you it doesn't want it. I have to get better at that because I know that even though it's exciting to have lost 41 pounds, I have to keep in mind that I have to stay healthy throughout this process. That's my whole reasoning for doing it, because I want to get a better, healthy lifestyle. I don't want to just lose the weight and then be sick. That defeats the purpose. So I'm gonna YouTube some stuff I can do with the protein shakes, and also meals that I may be able to take without making me feel sick. Um, I said I was gonna try the egg drop soup. Um, I may try that later on in the week. I just haven't had the energy, nor do I want it. So I'm gonna continue to look on YouTube for stuff that'll help me. Other than that, y'all, for I get asked a lot, um, do I regret the surgery? A little bit, I do. If I could go back, would I get the surgery? And my answer is no. No, I wouldn't get it. And I don't want to make gastric bypass seem like it's the worst in the world, because it's not. It has helped me. Gastric bypass is changing my life. But is it worth feeling how I feel? I say no. And this is only about Coco. I'm only referring to me. I am only talking about me. This is not your journey. This is my journey. This is what I feel. And I'm going to come up here and I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. And I say that if I had a chance to go back, I would ask for a personal trainer. I would get in the gym more. I would see if I could get my nutritionist to help me out with things that I should be eating. Um, Now, that's just what I would do. Um, Hopefully, in the near future, I will be able to change that answer, because I don't want to sound ungrateful, because I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful for the surgery. But also, I can only be honest with you guys. You guys are going to hear that a lot, because some of the stuff that I'm going to say may not be the best. A lot of it is not going to be the best, but it's going to be honest, and it's going to be real, and it's going to be raw. I am not going to just get up here 6 to 7 to 8 to maybe a year out and show you the big me and then the little me and get the surgery. That's not how I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell you guys each and every day, month, what I am going through. This shit is hard. This shit is not easy. If you are a plus size woman, man, thinking about getting the surgery, and you've tried everything out there and it's just not helping you, then this surgery may be for you. Um, but look at it like this. I have been plus size since I was in maybe middle school, is when I started to actually feel it, where it actually started to affect me. Because, like in middle school, I'm sorry too, y'all, I'm a little stuffed up. I got real bad allergies, so there's a lot going on there. But in middle school, I started to notice that how you have to dress out and you have to run. I started to notice that my friends were running a little bit faster than me, and I was getting tired quicker. And my weight, I had started to gain weight. So I've always, since middle school, been able to eat what I wanted to eat, when I wanted to eat it, how I wanted to eat it, how much of it I wanted to eat, and now I can't. Um, it's, I just want to put it to you guys like this. Imagine going from that, what I just said, eating whatever you wanted to eat, how much when you have control of what you're eating, which is why I got to the size that I am. But when you get the surgery, there is no control because your stomach is gonna tell you. And then I was thinking to myself the other day, well, God, well, damn, this is how people is losing so much weight because it's impossible to eat, it's impossible to drink. For me, I have lost this much weight because I am not eating and I am not drinking and I am not getting in what I'm supposed to be getting in, bad side of it. But I am losing weight, but at what cost? I'm not trying to make the surgery sound bad, you guys. Please don't take that from me. I'm just telling my honest truth. At what cost? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be slim. I'm gonna lose weight. But am I happy mentally? Am I to the point where I'm like, oh my God, this was it for me. Like I'm so ecstatic that I got the surgery. I'm so happy that I'm losing the weight and blah 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 blah. I'm not there yet, but I'm only a month out. So catch me again in a few months if you guys follow me and continue following me on this journey. Hopefully one day I can look back on this video and I'll say, okay, it was worth it. Um, I'm very appreciative to my doctor. I love that man for what he did for me because I couldn't do it for myself. Um, he's basically been an fucking angel for me as far as this surgery, and I don't want to make it seem like I hate the surgery because I don't. Um, a month out, I feel sick a lot. Um, I feel weak a few days out of the week. That's why I decided to go ahead and throw this video out there while I was feeling okay. Um, Other than that, guys, I'm sorry for saying so much. I just try to push everything in so I don't forget anything since it's been a while since I've been up here. Gastric bypass, y'all. It's something that you really have to do your research on. And even doing your research, you still may not, nothing can prepare you for this except for going through it. And you don't want to go through it too late. I could have never imagined myself going through this when I used to hear everybody talk about this surgery because they made it seem amazing. They made it seem like, oh my God, you want to get this? And who wouldn't? Like, I never ever, I have a few friends who got the surgery before me and they look great, absolutely great. And even still then, you couldn't tell me that this surgery was meant for me. The reason and the only reason why I got the surgery was because my doctor looked me in my eyes and he told me that I was headed down a dangerous path. I had blood clots in my leg and my left leg and my lungs, and I had to get my gallbladder removed. And in the midst of all of that, I also got COVID. So looking at my weight and some other factors, he talked to me, he pulled me to the side and told me to look into this doctor about getting this surgery. That's why I did it. Because I'm 35 years old. I have a goddaughter that I'm raising along with my wife, and I don't want to leave them behind. I love my family, and I want to be here for them. Not only them, me. I want to live a long, healthy life. That's why I decided to get this surgery. And like I said, and I'm going to say this a lot, you guys are going to hear a few things a lot. You're going to hear regrets. You're going to hear honesty. And you're going to hear, I just don't want to make you guys seem like I'm trying to make you think that the surgery is the worst, because I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to be honest with you guys Oh, that's what else I was looking for. You're going to hear my journey. That's why I named my channel that, so that people could keep in mind that this is Coco's journey. This is not for anybody else. What I'm going through, you may not. If you've had the surgery, because I've had some people say that, well, I've had the surgery and I'm not going to that. Well, I'm not you. I'm me. And I'm telling you what I'm going through. So I cannot only, I just have to be honest with y'all. And it's been hell for me. It's been hell for me. And I just wanted to, for the people who haven't had the surgery yet and who are thinking about it, just continue to ask your doctors questions. And but like I said, nothing can actually prepare you for this, and except for going through it. I had, before I got the surgery, I had purchased so many protein shakes, and I was so excited. I made so many videos, and I was so looking forward to this shit, and I got it, and now I'm like, so hopefully in the near future, when I lose a little bit more weight, because I do not see physically where I've lost weight, but I feel it. I walked up the steps. I live in an apartment building. I live on the second floor. And coming up the steps when I first moved here, I was like, oh my God. By the time I get up the steps, I'm so tired. But I noticed the last couple of days, weeks, coming up the steps, and I get to the top, and I'm like, I could have did that 2 or 3 times. And then also this, guys, this shirt I've had for a while, and I can kind of feel it in some of my clothes. I put on a nightgown the other day, and it didn't, all of my clothes immediately are snug. I put on a nightgown the other day, and it was kind of loose fitting. And I'm like, okay. And see, stuff like that, it makes you feel so happy and so proud, especially when if you're like me and you're not really able to eat or drink like that. Little stuff like that, noticing your weight loss in your clothes when you don't physically see it, is amazing. Like, that feeling was everything for me, and I hold on to that feeling, and I tell myself every day that it's gonna get better. Coco, it's like, you just gotta give it time, and it's a process. And my mom tells me, take it day by day, take it day by day, day by day, and that's what I'm trying to live by. I'm trying to just take it one day at a time, because I know that it's a process, and I didn't expect it to be all peaches and cream, but I also didn't expect it to be this. That's why I wanted to start this journey and expressing myself to you guys, and also TikTok. And I'm going to touch on TikTok in a second. But that's why I wanted to come up here and start YouTubing, so that I can let all my BBWs know, and all my guys know, that this shit is not easy. So if it has been hard for you, please, please communicate with me, because I am looking for people who are not going to just tell me to eat. And I do have those people in my life, and it is annoying as hell, because you cannot come up to someone who's had this surgery and tell them, you got to eat. I mean, I just want you to eat. Look at me. Do it look like I would be not eating if I couldn't eat? I want to eat. I cannot eat. My stomach is probably about this big. So when anything that I put into it, solids or liquids, and it makes me feel sick, wouldn't you stop eating too? Like, I know that they don't know, but just please, just please, if you've had this surgery, then you understand where I'm coming from. Don't tell someone to eat, because if I could eat, I would eat. And I know you guys mean well, and I love you for it. But I can't eat. If I could eat, I would. Now, that's my update on 1 month out gastric bypass. And I just wanted to touch on, I know this is YouTube, and I will be doing more videos for you guys, because I'm noticing my little subscribers. And when I saw it, it touched my heart, because when I started this process, I never imagined anyone to give a fuck. I never imagined anyone to care, let alone someone tell me that I inspire them. And you guys have no idea, reading those comments like that keeps me going, makes me want to get up and work out because I never know who I'm touching. I have so many, even though this is YouTube, I want to touch on TikTok. I have gained 15K followers in a matter of 2 days just by posting a video. You guys, I woke up and I said to myself, I feel good today, so I'm just going to work out. And I recorded myself working out and I posted that video just because. And one of my videos are now over 100K views. No, 100K likes. It's probably at 500 something views. And 500K views. And a video I posted a day ago, I think that is at 30 or 40 something likes and 2 or 3 something K views. And that kind of stuff just does it for me. It makes me want to get up and work this body out. I'm so appreciative and I'm so grateful. And I have so many people reaching out to me on TikTok asking me to start doing workout videos with them, to just keep posting because I'm so inspirational. And I've had people follow me from the beginning since I posted my first video. And y'all don't understand what that does to someone, especially like me, because when I started this, I said to myself, I'm just gonna do this for me. I have to do it. I've been big so long, and I was one of those girls that were comfortable being big. Like I always knew how to dress in my clothes. I always knew how to make myself look decent in my clothes, and I wasn't one of those big girls who just threw on anything because I was big. I always took pride in myself, and so I always represented, and I still to this day, I'm always gonna represent the big girls. But you get to a point where you tell yourself, you gonna rep the big girls. Ain't nothing wrong with repping them. But when it starts to affect your health, blood clots, gallbladder removed, COVID, like walking upstairs, walking down the hallway, doing laundry, everyday physical, when it affects that, you got to do something about it. Because if not, then it's only going to get worse, and you're shortening you're shortening your years. And I have a daughter and a wife, which I think I mentioned before that I want to be here for, and also myself. I nothing at this point can take me backwards. I can't eat anyway, but as far as working out and just pushing forward for myself, for me, nothing can take me backwards because it's not worth it. I want to live, and I want to live a long, healthy life. That's my reason for doing it. But to YouTube and my 28 subscribers, y'all have no idea what it means to me. When I posted this, I never thought that I would get 3 subscribers, unless it was family. But you guys believe in me, which makes me believe in myself. You guys, the love and support is everything to me, and I love y'all for it. My TikTok family, if you are here, if you're coming from TikTok, thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love you, and I will continue to post videos to tell you guys about my everyday life and what I'm going through and what I'm feeling. And Coco's Journey, will